Welcome friends. Let us go for the next part of discussion, that is molecules followed by molecular weight. Then the first issue is how molecules are formed. Molecular formation is a special case. We will discuss regarding the molecules. But the primary information related to the formation of molecules is molecules are formed by the chemical combination of atoms. How molecule formation occurs? Molecule formation occurs by the chemical combination of atoms. Whereas chemical combination involves the readjustment of electrons present in the outermost orbit. That is, every atom is having its valency electrons. Those valency electrons interchanges. Valency electrons readjusts in such a way that leads to the formation of a new connectivity between the atoms, that is said to be the chemical combination. Due to that chemical combination, molecule formation occurs. In that chemical combination, either atoms of the same atoms of the elements, otherwise the different atoms of the elements can also participate. So therefore, either atoms of same or the different atoms of the element involves in chemical combination, that leads to the formation of molecules. Suppose hydrogen molecule, nitrogen molecule, oxygen molecule, fatty familiar, ozone molecule, phosphorus molecule, sulfur molecule, these are all are homoatomic molecules. Whereas atoms of different elements can involve in chemical combination, that leads to the formation of molecules. Those molecules are said to be the heteroatomic molecules. HCl, lithium hydride, though it is ionic compound to certain extent, consider it as having somewhat covalent nature as a molecule. Ammonia, water, methane, carbon dioxide, urea, these are all examples for the heteroatomic molecules. Thus, the covalent bond, which is formed by the sharing of electrons between the atoms, related chemical combination, are best examples to say under the category of the molecules. Thus, molecules are formed by the chemical combination of atoms. Chemical combination is electrons readjustment present in the outermost orbits of the atoms of the elements. If the atoms of the same elements combines, that is said to be the homoatomic molecules. If the atoms of the different element involves in chemical combination, then those are said to be the heteroatomic molecules. Classification of molecules. The first variety of classification is on behalf of different varieties of atoms in the chemical combination. Suppose the same atoms chemical combination is present, then those of all are said to be the homoatomic molecules. If atoms of different element involves in chemical combination, then those of all are said to be the heteroatomic molecules. Here oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, these of all are diatomic, ozone triatomic, phosphorus tetraatomic, sulfur octatomic, these of all are homoatomic. Similarly HCl, ammonia, water, methane, carbon dioxide, urea, these of all are examples for the heteroatomic molecules. Atomicity. The number of atoms present in the molecule is known as atomicity. If suppose molecule is composed of 2 atoms, then we can say it is having atomicity of 2. If it is composed of 4 atoms, then we can say it is having atomicity of 4. The total number of atoms, irrespective of same or different, the many number of atoms present in the molecule is said to be its atomicity. So the classification of molecules on behalf of atomicity. So molecules, first of all, on behalf of type of atoms, homoatomic molecules as well as heteroatomic molecules. Only one variety of atoms are there, those of all are homoatomic. Different atoms are there, then those of all are said to be the heteroatomic. Whereas within the homoatomic, diatomic, 2 atoms combination is there, triatomic, 3 atoms combination is there, tetraatomic, 4 atoms combination is there, octatomic, 8 atoms combinations are there, and remaining all other cases are very rare, whereas di and tri and tetra are very huge in number. Whereas the heteroatomic, whereas here also di, tri, tetra, penta, etc. followed by poly. Here oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen are of same atoms of the elements, hence these are homodiatomic molecule. Ozone is example for homotriatomic molecule. Similarly, phosphorus is example for the white phosphorus, red phosphorus, phosphorus P4 units combinations are there. These are all are examples for the tetraatomic. Whereas here sulfur ring structure is there, S8 we say, that is octa homodiatomic molecule. Whereas heteroatomic, the simplest examples for the heteroatomic molecules, hydrogen fluoride, hydrogen chloride, and heterotriatomic, carbon dioxide, ammonia, water, tetraatomic, aluminium chloride, boron trichloride, BF3, pentaatomic, pentahetero molecules, pentaatomic heteromolecules. Those are methane, silane, and polyatomic like urea having number of atoms are 8. Atomicity is 8. In that way, classification of molecules on behalf of type of atoms, on behalf of number of atoms are present. Let us go for the actual content, that is molecule and its corresponding weight. Yes, as we discussed, the chemical combination of atoms is molecule, whereas atom is a matter object. In the same way, the chemical combination of atoms, molecule is also matter object. It is having some mass or it is having some weight, whereas this weight is an extensive property, weight is collective property. So therefore, weight of molecule will becomes equal to sum of atoms involved in the chemical combination to form the molecule. Those all atoms weight is equal to that of molecule weight. Suppose let us go for the simplest case, hydrogen molecule. Here the number of atoms present in the hydrogen molecule are 2 and both are of hydrogen only. So therefore here the weight of hydrogen will becomes equal to twice of weight of oxygen atoms. Whereas as we know from the yesterday's discussion, oxygen atom weight each hydrogen atom weight is 1 AMU. So therefore here hydrogen molecule weight will becomes equal to twice of hydrogen atom weight, that is twice of each hydrogen atom weight is 1 AMU. So therefore 2 into 1 AMU will becomes equal to what? 2 AMU. Thus hydrogen weight is 2 AMU. Some other molecules like diatomic, homodiatomic molecules, nitrogen, oxygen, tetraatomic molecules like phosphorus as well as the sulfur. Whereas nitrogen molecule is consisting 2 nitrogen atoms, that is twice of nitrogen, each nitrogen atom weight is 14 AMUs. So 2 into 14 is equal to 28 AMUs. Similarly, oxygen molecule is consisting of 2 oxygens, whereas the molecular weight of oxygen is twice of oxygen atomic weight, that is twice of 16 AMUs, which will becomes equal to 32 AMUs. Similarly, phosphorus P4, 4 phosphorus atoms are there, 4 into each phosphorus is 31, that will becomes equal to 4 into 31 is equal to 124 AMUs. Similarly, sulfur is 8, that corresponding molecular weight is found to be 256 AMUs. Yes, weights of heteroatomic molecules: carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, water, ammonia and hydrogen chloride. In carbon monoxide, 1 carbon and 1 oxygen is there. Carbon atomic weight is 12 AMU, whereas oxygen atomic weight is 16 AMU. Total will becomes equal to 12 plus 16, 26 plus 2, 28 AMUs. Carbon dioxide consisting of 1 carbon and the 2 oxygen atoms. Carbon atomic weight is 12 AMU and the each oxygen atomic weight is 16. Such kind of 2 oxygens are there. So therefore 2 into 16, 32 plus 12 will becomes equal to 44 AMUs. Similarly, water, everybody knows regarding water. Water is consisting of 2 hydrogen atoms and the 1 oxygen atom. 2 hydrogen atoms, that is 2 into 1 and 1 oxygen atom 16. Total will becomes equal to 18 AMUs. Similarly, ammonia 14 plus 3, because 3 into 1, 3 hydrogens are there. So therefore 14 plus 3 is equal to 17 AMUs. And in HCl, we will explain regarding HCl atomic weight, that is chlorine atomic weight. Whereas HCl, hydrogen is 1, chlorine is the fractional atomic weight, that is 35.5, 1 plus 35.5, that will becomes equal to 36.5 AMUs. Some other molecules like methane, CH4, followed by urea, NH2CO, NH2, sulfuric acid, H2SO4, phosphoric acid, H3PO4, followed by sodium hydroxide NaOH, calcium hydroxide CaOH twice. Whereas methane is consisting one carbon as well as four hydrogens. Carbon is having 12 AMU as atomic weight. Each hydrogen is having 1 AMU. 4 hydrogens, 4, 12 plus 4 will becomes equal to 16 AMUs. Whereas urea is consisting of 2 nitrogen atoms, 4 hydrogen atoms, 1 carbon as well as 1 oxygen. Each nitrogen is of 14 AMU, each hydrogen 1 AMU, carbon is 12 AMU, as well as 1 oxygen is there, that is the oxygen atomic weight is 16. 2 into 14, 28 AMUs, 1 into 4, 4 AMUs, 1 into 12, 12 AMUs, 1 into 16, 16 AMUs, 28 plus 4 plus 12 plus 16, all together it will becomes equal to 60. Hence the atomic molecular weight of urea is 60 AMU. Sulfuric acid is 2 hydrogens 2, sulfur is of 32, oxygens are 4, each oxygen is of 16, 16 into 4, 64, total is 98 AMUs. Similarly, phosphoric acid H3PO4, 3 hydrogens 3, phosphorus is 31 and 4 oxygens, 4 into 16, 64, 31 plus 3, 34 plus 64, that is once again also equal to what? 98 AMUs. Similarly, bases, sodium hydroxide, 1 sodium, 1 oxygen, 1 hydrogen. Sodium is of 23, oxygen is of 16, hydrogen is of 1, altogether will becomes equal to what? 40. Hence the sodium hydroxide related molecular weight is 40 AMUs. And calcium hydroxide is 1 calcium, 40, and 2 hydroxy groups are there, each hydroxy 16 plus 1 is equal to 17, twice of 17, 17 into 2, that will becomes equal to 34, 34 plus 40, total will becomes equal to 74 AMUs. Thus, as said in the definition, molecular weight, otherwise molecule weight, exact molecule weight or actual molecule weight, that will becomes equal to sum of all atoms weight is equal to its corresponding molecule weight. Technical terminology present in case of molecular weights, similar to that of the technical terminology as it present in case of the atoms weight, in case of molecules weight also technical terminology is present. Before going to the terminology, the actual molecule weight, that is actual molecule weight, suppose hydrogen if I take, its molecule weight is found to be 2 AMU, whereas in grams, suppose if I want to know the exact molecule weight of hydrogen, 1 AMU will becomes equal to how much? 1.66 into 10 raised minus 24 grams. Hence it is twice of 1.66 into 10 raised minus 24 grams, which will becomes equal to 3.32 into 10 power minus 24 grams. This is exact molecule weight, each molecule weight. Similarly, oxygen is 32 AMUs. Suppose if I want to express that one in terms of corresponding weights in grams, that is 32 into each AMU will becomes equal to 1.66 into 10 power minus 24 grams. Similarly, here nitrogen 28 AMUs, 28 AMU times each AMU is 1.66 into 10 raised to minus 24 grams, hence it is 28 into 1.66 into 10 power minus 24 grams. Altogether if you multiply, then you will be getting the exact 1 molecule weight of nitrogen. Similarly here, exact 1 molecule weight of oxygen and the exact 1 molecule weight of hydrogen. But the exact weight is so heavy, so huge, so hectic to remember. Hence generally the exact weight is also represented in terms of AMU, then it becomes very easy. Thus, exact atomic weight of hydrogen is 2 AMU, exact atomic weight of oxygen is 32 AMUs. So, exact molecule weight of hydrogen is 2 AMU, exact molecular weight of oxygen is 32 AMUs, and exact molecular weight of nitrogen is 28 AMUs. Yes, for the technical terminology relevant weights informations of the molecules like homodiatomic molecules. So the first case I am taking as examples, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen as well as the chlorine. As we calculated the corresponding exact molecule weights, hydrogen is of 2 AMU, nitrogen is 28 AMU, oxygen is 32 AMU, chlorine is 71 AMU. whereas the second technical term is relative atomic weight. Relative is a ratio. Then in between whom the ratio is there? The ratio is in between exact atom weight in AMUs to AMU. That is, without having that AMU, if I represent the exact atom weights, then that is said to be the relative weight. So therefore, relative molecule weight in AMU divided by AMU. That is the exact molecule weight without having the unit of AMU, then it is said to be the relative molecule weight. In that way, if I express relative molecule weight of hydrogen is as being exact is 2 AMU, it is of 2. Similarly, nitrogen 28, oxygen 32, chlorine is 71. Whereas next one is gram atomic weight. Similar to that of gram atomic weight, here gram molecule weight. The meaning of gram molecule weight is Avogadro number of molecules weight. That is 6.023 into 10 raised to 23 number of molecules weight. Whereas that number 6.023 into 10 raised to 23 is reciprocal of AMU coefficient. If I express AMU in terms of grams, that is 1.66 into 10 raised to minus 24. That is AMU is equal to 1.66 into 10 raised to minus 24 grams, whereas the gram coefficient is 1.66 into 10 raised to minus 24. Reciprocal of this one. Yes. Reciprocal of this one will becomes equal to 1 by 1.66 into 10 raised to minus 24. On applying simple mathematics, that will becomes equal to 10 power 24 divided by 1.66, which will becomes equal to yes 6.023 to 10 raised to 23. This number is said to be the Avogadro's number. This many number of molecules weight. Yes, one molecule weight is this much, 2 AMU. Whereas these many numbers, multiple times of this much. But this number and this number are reciprocals to one another. Then we left with what? Instead of AMU, here we are getting that one in terms of grams. So therefore, each 1 gram molecule weight of hydrogen is 28, gram molecule weight of nitrogen is, here gram molecule weight of hydrogen is 2, gram molecular weight of nitrogen is 28, gram molecule weight of oxygen is 32, gram molecule weight of chlorine is 71 grams. Some more molecular weights and the technical informations of the molecular weights: carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, water, ammonia, urea. Carbon monoxide CO is having gram molecular weight, or is having exact molecular weight as 28 AMUs. Carbon dioxide has 44 AMUs, water has 18 AMUs, ammonia is 17 AMUs, and urea is 60 AMUs. The corresponding relative molecular weight is 28. Relative molecular weight of carbon dioxide is 44, and relative molecular weight of water is, as being it is 18 AMU, it is 18 and this is 17, whereas urea is having exact molecule weight as 60 AMU, hence its corresponding relative molecule weight is 60. The corresponding gram molecule weights: gram molecule weight of carbon monoxide is 28 grams, carbon dioxide is 44 grams, water is 18 grams, ammonia is 17 grams, and that of urea is 60 grams. Some other molecules like hydrogen fluoride, acids, hydrogen chloride, sulfuric acid, H2SO4, phosphoric acid, H3PO4, acetic acid, CH3COOH, oxalic acid, twice of COOH, bases like sodium hydroxide as well as the calcium hydroxide. Already we made the calculation. Hydrogen fluoride, hydrogen is 1, fluorine is 19, total is equal to 20 AMUs. Whereas relative molecule weight is 20, gram molecular weight is 20 grams. HCl already calculated, that is 36.5 AMUs, whereas relative molecule weight is 36.5, gram molecular weight is 36.5 grams. Sulfuric acid is 98 AMU, relative molecule weight is 98, gram molecular weight is 98 grams. Similarly, phosphoric acid and the acetic acid is 60 AMU. Relative molecule weight is 60 and gram molecular weight is 60 grams. Oxalic acid is 90 AMU. Relative molecule weight is 90 and gram molecular weight is 90 grams. Similarly, sodium hydroxide 40 AMU and the relative molecule weight is 40 and the gram molecular weight is 40 grams. The last one, calcium hydroxide, the exact molecule weight is 71 AMU. Relative molecule weight is 71 without having any units and the gram molecule weight is 71 grams. Thus, however, the technical terminology is present in case of atoms weights, that is exact atom weight. Here exact molecule weight. There is relative atomic weight. Here is relative molecular weight. There is gram atom weight. Here is here is gram molecule weight. Thus, everything with the definition wise remains same. Thereof, we are taking atom and the atom weights. Here we are taking molecule as well as the molecular weights. Suppose a triatomic molecule like ozone is there. Its corresponding, let us have a calculation. Ozone is consisting of 3 oxygen atoms. Each oxygen atom is 16 AMU. So therefore 16 into 3, total weight is 48 AMUs. Whereas its corresponding relative atomic weight is 48 and its corresponding gram molecule weight is, because it is molecule, it is 48 grams. In case of molecules related to the oxygen atoms, thus molecules formed by the chemical combination of just oxygen atoms, there are 2 varieties. One is oxygen molecule O2, another one is ozone molecule O3. Oxygen molecule related exact molecule weight is 16 plus 16, 32 AMUs. Whereas ozone related molecule weight is 16 into 3, 48 AMUs. Whereas relative molecule weight is here 32 and here it is 48. And the gram molecule weight is here 32 grams and here it is 48 grams. Suppose if I take, for your vision of clarity, oxygen atom into consideration, oxygen atom related information. Yes, oxygen atom related information. This is exact atom weight. Second one is relative atomic weight, and third one is gram atomic weight. Whereas exact atomic weight is 16, relative atomic weight is, this is 16 AMU, relative atomic weight is 16, and the gram atomic weight is 16 grams. In this way, the atomic weight is present for the atoms as well as molecular weight is present for the molecules. This makes the difference. Once again, these are all are correlated from the basic. Each molecule weight is equal to sum of corresponding all atoms weight. Let us go for such a combination in which more than one atoms will be present and there are heteroatoms. Carbon and oxygen combination. Carbon monoxide as well as the carbon dioxide. Carbon monoxide CO, 1 carbon and the 1 oxygen. Carbon dioxide, 1 carbon and the 2 oxygen atoms are there. Whereas in case of carbon monoxide, 16 plus 12, that will becomes equal to 28 AMUs. That is exact molecule weight. We already made the discussion. Relative molecule weight is 28 and gram molecular weight is 28 grams. Whereas here carbon dioxide, 1 carbon and the 2 oxygens. 12 plus 16 plus 16. 32 plus 16 is equal to 44 AMUs. So therefore relative molecular weight is 44 and gram molecular weight is 44 grams. There is a question that is related to the basic stoichiometry, that is basic calculations related to the atoms and the molecules. In 1 gram molecule of ozone, how many gram molecules of oxygen O2 and how many gram atoms of oxygen are present? This is the question. The question 1, first of all we are going for the calculation of the number of gram molecules present in 1 gram molecule of ozone, whereas ozone gram molecular weight is 48, oxygen molecule gram molecular weight is 32, oxygen atoms related gram atomic weight is 16. This is question A, this is question B. Related to question A, we are calculating the number of gram molecules of oxygen present in 1 gram molecular weight of ozone. Here the information, the given information is like this regarding the gram molecule weight of oxygen, number of gram molecule weights versus the corresponding weights, number of gram molecules versus weight. 1 gram molecular weight is 32, that is ever valid information. Now we have to calculate within 1 gram molecular weight of ozone how many are there. I know the ozone gram molecular weight, that is 48 grams. Within this 48, how many number of gram molecules of oxygen are present, whereas on cross multiplying 32 into this, how many, some n number will becomes equal to 1 into 48. Hence this, the many number of gram molecules of the oxygen present will becomes equal to 48 by 32 is equal to how much, 1.5 gram molecules of oxygen is present within 1 gram molecular weight of ozone. Question B, within 1 gram molecular weight of ozone how many gram atoms of oxygen are present. With the known information I am making the relation, that is number of gram atoms of oxygen and its corresponding weight. If it is 1 gram atomic weight having a weight of 16, within 48 how many are there, that is the question. On cross multiplying 16 times of this, how many will becomes equal to 48 into 1, that how many will becomes equal to 3, 48 by 16. Thus within 1 gram molecular weight of ozone, 1.5 gram molecules of oxygen is present and 3 times of gram atoms of oxygen are present. A question in the form of homework for you. Nitrogen and hydrogen chemical combination gives ammonia, whereas on balancing, one nitrogen combines with the 3 hydrogen molecules. As a result, it is converted to 2 molecules of ammonia. Now the question is, in order to produce 4 gram molecules of ammonia, how many gram molecules of nitrogen is required? To produce 4 gram molecules of ammonia, how many gram molecules of nitrogen is required? And another question for the same, on the basis of formation of ammonia, to produce 4 gram molecules of ammonia, how many gram atoms of oxygen is required? See, to produce 4 gram molecules of ammonia, how many gram atoms of hydrogen is required? On the basics, another one question on behalf of formation of water. Hydrogen and oxygen combines and forms water. Let us consider in presence of platinum followed by electrolysis or by using electricity, any of the method. Whereas balanced equation is 2 hydrogen molecules plus 1 oxygen molecule gives 2 water molecules. Here the question is, with 1 gram atom of hydrogen, yes, I am having 1 gram atom of hydrogen. Related to oxygen, no information, that is excess amount of oxygen is present. Under excess amount of oxygen, with 1 gram atom of hydrogen, how many gram molecules of water is produced? This is excess use, no doubt about this particular quantity, that is sufficient quantity is present. With 1 gram atom of oxygen, with 1 gram atom of hydrogen, how many gram molecules of water can be produced? Another one question on behalf of methane formation. Carbon and hydrogen combines and forms methane. On balancing, 1 carbon combines with the 2 hydrogen molecules to form 1 methane. Thus in the formation of methane, this is the balanced equation. How many gram atoms of hydrogen is required for 1 gram atom of carbon in the formation of methane? The last question for this session. As we know, carbon combines with oxygen and forms different varieties of compounds. Here it is forming carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. Here I am taking 2 different reactions. Carbon plus oxygen gives carbon monoxide, one just carbon monoxide formation is one variety of reaction and carbon dioxide formation is one variety of reaction. I made all the conditions in such a way that here exclusively carbon monoxide formation takes place, here exclusively carbon dioxide formation takes place, and corresponding balanced equations are like this. I am having sufficient amount of oxygen, there is plenty of oxygen is available. My question is, with 1 gram atom of carbon, how many grams? Here it is, how many grams? Not you are asked for the calculation of gram molecules. How many grams of carbon monoxide formation occurs and how many grams of carbon dioxide formation occurs? Question once again, with 1 gram atom of carbon, how many grams of carbon monoxide in this case 1 and how many grams of carbon dioxide in the case 2 formation occurs?